Good afternoon, everyone. All right, I think we are live. So the stream can be a bit laggy because I have a lot of things open here on my Mac Mini. But let's hope everything goes as planned. Hey, Fumble, how are you doing? With some nice movement during the London, I see. So we're almost up 50 points. We are up 50 points now on the ES, I see. The fix still almost 2 weeks in a row now, stable at 15. That is still worrying, if you ask me. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Let's see if we have a nice preset for that. I know this is the Forex matrix, but this is also an important one because the correlation with the US dollar is very important. And let's see. This is looking quite stable, so not that interesting to talk about right now. Let's see. Currently, I am just looking at a couple of macro panels that are interesting to talk about, and of course also the correlation. But we have a lot of options, and I might add a search panel like we have over here. So this is only for symbols, but it would be nice to also have it open panels. There we go. Now, the newsfeed is also, of course, important. Okay. So I got a couple of presets over here that I'm looking at. So this is also useful if you're trading stocks. Now, for futures, for what we trade, for all the ES and NQ traders, this can also be handy, but I like to have, currently I like my opening screen very much. So this one, where I have the DOM in the middle. And let's add a couple of other things in the mix. will go back to this. Yeah, very smart. I wouldn't touch it as well for the first 10 minutes and just watch. And then after 10 minutes, usually it decides the direction and then we can start trading. I am looking for a panel right now and I cannot find it. Where is it? Oh. Oh, this is also a nice one if you're trading crude oil, by the way. Not to get distracted, I will find the panel and I will work on this over here. In the meantime, we also have Paros and we can ask. But since I'm on a Mac Mini, I'm not sure if it will work, so I will instead type it. I don't think it can find it, so I'll close it. I'll close it fully and restart it. There we go. You know what? I'll install the update. We still have 8 minutes till the open, so we got time. The idea is hopefully next week I can give Paros a brain, meaning it will be intelligent enough to speak to it with a voice or with chat, and then it can open any panel you want. So you don't have to search anymore. Meanwhile, this is installing. That is good. Did I open the text panel? Probably. Well, if I weren't on a Mac but on a Windows computer, I think you can already play around with Paros and ask it some basic questions. But hopefully next week it will be very intelligent, and then you can just press a button and then it's push to talk, and then it will recognize what you want. So that is the idea behind it. Okay, we're still going. By the way, Fumble, did you have any trades during the London? When will I get married? Soon, Fumble, soon. Who knows? Let's have a look at the gamma. By the way, I'm also working on some other gamma levels, and I might already be able to show you that if I go there to... So if you go to 3 levels over here, I started out with ES and NQ, and now I also have SPX, BTC, ETH, gold, silver, and once again gold and silver. And I know these look a bit sparse, but once the New York opens in 5 minutes, they will fill in, and this is just one snapshot. Now, if you want to have it live, you can of course get that in the panel over here, and these will update live. And I still have to add in gold and silver and the rest. But that is coming in a future update later tonight, probably. Yeah, I think especially after yesterday with your ES trade, you were stuck, and eventually it went up because when you said you were long at 17, and later when you said, okay, it's finally going, let's go, it was at 24, I believe. So I think you took some nice profits there. And meanwhile, I was looking at NQ and taking small moves, like 10-point moves, max. You were looking at longs for NQ at 850. That could be interesting if we break above the 796 over here, or 69. So if we break above it, use it as support, then yeah, that could be an interesting move. Nice, 400 plus, that is huge. And how much days do you have left on your evaluation till it gets renewed? What a move, by the way. Okay, then you can take it slow and steady. Very nice. Then take it easy. You got enough days before the next reset, so no rush. And I think that is the biggest issue now with trading prop firms is you have an urge that you need to trade. That isn't always nice. All right, we are 1 minute away from the open. I'll set this to follow. And we are open. So far, a nice push down. Ah, yes, they are working next door. So I have been woken up very early with drilling. So please ignore the background noises if you hear them. Okay, they are trying to hold it up here. And what I like during the pre-market is, you can also see it here on NQ, is that ES actually made a bigger move. And for a symbol with a deeper liquidity, deeper books, I think today is a nice day to look at ES and try to trade ES. Now again, the first 10 minutes we are hands off. And we will just watch. Looks like NQ is trying to push back to the highs again, and meanwhile ES is struggling. So you can clearly see over here the volume profile, that this is one big cluster. And on the books we can also confirm it. You can see big sell pressure versus very thin buying pressure. Interesting. Oof. Nice rejection there. So it broke the put wall over here, and if it does not hold or get back above and rejects here, then I might be looking for a quick short scalp. If it reclaims the put wall, they're moving the put wall. See here. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah. So you see this yellow line over here? It just went down, meaning they are playing around here with the walls. Okay. Football got taken, and now the next wall is at 18. Nice reclaim over here. Now let's see what will happen if it bangs its head on this volume cluster right here. And we can see the volume clusters right here, and also where we are trading right now. A lot of interest right here. Meanwhile, the MAC 7 trying to pull up the price, and we can also see the reflection in ES straight away. So it's pulling the price up. Meanwhile, Google is going down, same with Microsoft and Nvidia. Put wall went up 2 more points. Now, if they drag this put wall up a bit further, then it could be a magnet down, or the cash flap over here will hold the line and we will try to battle our way up. So let's see what happens. Right behind the session block. And this is a late entry. But I want a continuation down. Now, this trade is tricky because we are at the GEX flip, but we just surpassed it and we have the max 7 pulling its weight down as well. I'm not break even it just yet, so I do want to see that move down. Break even if it goes wrong. Now I want to see the continuation. If I lose nothing. I do not want to see a jank up and taking me out at this point. I want to see it go down now. And that is a break-even trade. As I said, it's always a bit tricky if you trade near the GEX flip. So what I should have done was enter a bit higher when I had the confirmation that it was gravitating towards this GEX flip right here. It can still go, but so far the GEX flip is holding, and it's, as you can see, the price is magneting towards this. Meanwhile, NQ is doing exactly the same. Now it's going. Yeah, well, not really. So what's kind of tricky is during the summer volatility, we are getting enough volatility, by the way. Don't get me wrong, I have seen way worse summers. But where we get quick moves. So you enter a trade and you hit your take profit and you're out. And now I really have to wait and let it play out or get stopped out. But maybe it gives us a re-entry, or we see a flip in the book, and then I will look at for longs. But for now, it's undecided yet, so we have a lot of sellers still in the game, and buyers are really trying to push the price back up again. So I don't want to short when buyers are attempting to push the price higher. And I also don't want to short yet and join the sellers because, yeah, the buyers are way too active at the moment. So that also doesn't make sense. Yeah, thanks, Vombo. It was a nice try indeed. Glad I got stopped out because, as you can see, it's now reverting back up again. With force. And again, look at the difference of the NQ. Slowly going up while ES has more steam in the tank. Now it could be that the XOK, the tech sector, is now slapping down and that the NQ is lagging. That could be the case. All right, I think I will call it a stream here and try to get some trades in at least. But for now, thank you for watching and see you guys tomorrow.